1, 2, 3.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lulu, and if you are joining me for the very first time, please do feel at home here. In this video, I'm going to be revealing a book by Ashly Elton called First Lie Wins. Oh my goodness, guys, I read this book. It wasn't my choice, it was a book club book. So I read it. I think I loved the book. Yeah, I loved the book so much. There's love in it. It's a thriller, suspense, mystery, everything in this book. And oh my goodness, guys, I just found myself loving the bad girl. Yeah, so this book is focused on this lady. Her real name is Luca Marino, and her current name is Evie Porter. So I'm not sure what to call her. A master manipulator, a thief, a con artist, a scammer. I don't know what to call her, but she works for this man, Mr. Smith. He's very mysterious. He communicates with her through mail, writing little letters, leaving them here and there, calling her and all that. She doesn't call, he calls him, and when she calls, maybe it's a temporary number that he uses, something like that, guys. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at there. So it so happens that in her current job, so she uses many identities, many names. At one point she was Regina Hall, at one point she was Wendy Wallace, and now she's Evie Porter. Her real name is Luca Marino. And even when I'll be explaining this, I might also get confused. So in her current job, she's Evie Porter. Evie Porter doesn't exist. It's just somebody's identity that has been given to her by her boss. And then she's in love with this man. His name is Ryan. Ryan meets this lady at a truck shop, actually, at a truck shop or a gas station, something like that. They meet there. He likes her. She thinks they met. He was trying to change her tire or something like that. Guys, you have to read the book. Spoiler alert, I won't spoil it for you. I'm just going to scratch here and there, but for you to really understand, you have to read the book, and I'm doing that deliberately so that you can go and read the book. So in her current job, she meets this man, Ryan. He's handsome, he's successful, he's got businesses, he's a businessman, he's a financial planner, and he lives in a little town. It's a small town. The neighbors know each other. Everybody knows everybody. And most of his neighbors are old folks. Yeah, they're old. He lives in a beautiful house that he inherited from his grandparents. So he falls in love with Evie Porter. He doesn't really know who she is. She's in town, and he wants her to move in with him. He's persuading her, please come, move in. But she's okay with it because that's her next target, and he's just making it easy for her. So she moves in with him. He's excited about the whole move. They are happy together. I love their love, the way they relate with each other, the way they live with each other. It's just beautiful. I loved that so much. Yeah. So yeah, she's in love. They're in love. They move in together, and then at one point, okay, they move in together. Before what I want to say, he's got childhood friends that he's known from the time that he was a kid. They went to kindergarten together, high school, universities. Their universities were within proximity, something like that. So he's got those friends that are really close, friends that are like family that you've known for a long time. Yeah, and those friends are Beth, Sarah, Allison, and the husband, Cole, and Rachel. Rachel is single, and I get to think as if Rachel wanted Ryan. Anyway, that's just my thinking. And Rachel must have been disappointed when Ryan was introducing Evie Porter to them. I'm sure she must have wondered what happened. They've only known each other for 2 months, and now he's moving in with this lady. Who is she? So yeah, so Ryan introduces Evie Porter to his childhood friends. They're a little bit, concerned. Who is this girl? Who is she? They want to get to know her. They make an appointment. They have lunch, they interrogate her and all that. But the person that really bothered Evie was Rachel, because Rachel seemed very interested and she wanted to know what was going on. And I think she was just shocked how Ryan wanted to be with her, move in with her in such a short period of time. But yeah, so that is that. So there is a party, Ryan wanting to show Evie Porter to everybody. There's a party that is going on, and then they go to that party. When they go to that party, they meet Ryan's friend, James. James rocks up at that party, and before then, James was, I don't know, he was just trouble. Ryan tried to revive him by giving him money and doing things for him, but James ended up stealing from Ryan, and Ryan never wanted to do anything with him. But Ryan says he's forgiven him and all that, but I don't think he's really forgiven him. He's still suspicious of him. But now the twist comes in whereby James's girlfriend that he brings to the party happens to be a scammer as well, working for the same man that Evie Porter is working for. And the shock, guys, comes in when this woman introduces herself as Luca Marino. Luca Marino is Evie Porter's real name. So in short, this woman comes in as Evie Porter's real being. You know what I'm talking about? It's like me, I'm using another name, and then I meet somebody who's using my name. So this lady had the same hair color as her, same eye color, her body, almost everything. When she looked at this lady, it was like looking into herself. And something went into her mind, and she knew something is going on here. There's something that I'm not really understanding. So Mr. Smith, her boss, had sent somebody to be her, so it's really, really wonderful. That's the twist. But that's not only the twist, because there are about 5 twists. So that's the first twist you have to read to really understand what went on. And then the next twist was the accident. So this lady that is using Evie Porter's real name is involved in an accident. And the people that were with her and the boyfriend were Evie Porter and Ryan. They were last people to have been with them. So now the police are investigating, and they want to find out what is going on. And all evidence points at them because they were the last people, so they're called in to the police. When they're called into the police, she's a con artist. She's not really Evie Porter. So now she has to answer a few questions at the police. Oh my goodness, guys. Now they take her fingerprints, which is something that she never wanted. So it's really, really crazy. You have to read. And as that is happening, she is linked to a murder that happened in her last job. Before she took up this job, she had another job where a lady by the name of Emily died in a hotel fire. And then she's linked to that. And then she needs to prove that she wasn't part of it, that she didn't kill that lady. And I forgot to tell you, one of Ryan's girlfriends, Rachel, is a lawyer. And at the beginning, Rachel was very inquisitive, wanting to find out about Evie Porter. Evie Porter was trying to mask everything, And so when this happens, when they're taken to the police, and Evie just thinks, oh, I need a lawyer. And which person can I use? Rachel, because Rachel is a lawyer. So Rachel, her being suspicious about this lady, she's a little bit happy because now she knows she'll get the whole information about this mysterious lady. So Rachel is representing Evie Porter and helping Evie Porter. And now another question is Evie Porter going to tell Ryan who she really is? And is Ryan going to find out who Evie Porter really is? And as they are dating, as you go on in the novel, you find that Evie Porter also discovers some dark things about Ryan. So Ryan isn't as innocent as we all think. He's got some dirty business that he's involved in, and Evie Porter finds out about that. So guys, both of them are living a lie. There's so many lies in this book. Yeah, you even get confused. So many lies, people pretending, you know, it's like they're acting. And sometimes as you are reading, you don't even know what the truth is and what the truth isn't. Yeah, so you don't know, is this true, is it not true? Yeah guys, you have to read the book. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. And then the five twists I've talked about the fake Luca Marino, her meeting the person that is pretending to be her. The second was the accident where they die, and Evie Porter and Ryan were the last two to have been with the couple, James and the fake Luca Marino, taken to the police and being questioned, and then Evie Porter's fingerprints, and then she's now linked to Emily's death, which was part of her last job. And then now she has to go in, be questioned, and to clear her name, she asks Rachel to represent her. Rachel gets to discover a lot of things that she was trying to hide from Ryan, and Rachel is wondering if she has talked to Ryan, and says she'll talk to Ryan when everything is done. And another question is, when Ryan finds out who Evie Porter really is, would they still be in a relationship? Would they still be together? That's a question that I'm asking you, and you have to read the book for you to understand that. And the fourth twist is, who is Mr. Smith? Who is Matt? Who is George? It's really, really beautiful when you uncover this. And then the end of the book, Evie Porter, will she get her identity back? Because remember, the person that was pretending to be her dies in a car accident, and she's always wanted to return her true identity. So with this accident, will she get her identity back? Will she be with Ryan in the end? And as for her boss, after finding out that the person that was pretending to be her was also sent by the boss, so she doesn't trust the boss anymore, and she's very disappointed about him bringing in somebody to pretend to be her and killing that person. That deeply hurt her so much, and it changed the game plan. So guys, you have to read First Lie Wins to find out what really happened. And I wrote down something that I wanted to share. Evie Porter's mom, at her dying bed, she told her something, and this is what she told her: learn everything you can, try your hardest, and be the best at whatever you do. I loved this so much, and it was my takeaway in the book. Guys, I rate this book as an 8 out of 10. Why 8 out of 10? I removed the 2 because when you are reading this book, the switches are so dramatic. You know, it switches from 10 to 0, and then from 0 to 7. So as you are reading, it's not a straightforward book. So the author changes, she switches, you know, her focuses, they change. She's focusing on this, then she goes back to her childhood, then she goes back to her first job, then she goes back to her second job, then, you know, the switches. So if you are not paying attention, it'll be a problem. You have to read the book over and over for you to understand, but otherwise it is a beautiful book. I enjoyed it so much. I wish I can go into so much detail, but I can't, because I want you to read the book. I want you to enjoy the book. Guys, if you have reached this far in my video, I would like to say thank you so much for stopping by. If you are not yet a subscriber, please do subscribe. Please turn your notification button so that you're notified whenever I upload a video, and please feel free to comment. It will help me grow, and your suggestions are welcome. Till my next video.